So I've been kicked out of the house and I've called the police for them to come and sort this out. She's literally just kicked me out of the house.
Okay.
She doesn't want me in there, and I'm telling her that she can't just kick me out of the house like that without me having nowhere to go. My stuff are inside and stuff like that. She can't. She's just literally not letting me in, and that's why I called you guys to see if you could.
What's because as regards to getting your stuff out, we could try and work something out on that. Do you have somewhere else to be tonight?
No.
Because here's the thing, you are 18 years old.
Just turned 18.
I know, it's rough, but it is unfortunately a numbers game. Any friends you can crash with for the night?
Friends, girlfriends, family, siblings, dads, uncles?
No, literally no one.
Okay.
I'm in the police car. And I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what to do, to be honest.
She says no. Probably like my colleague rightly says, if she's named on the, as it comes from a civil point of view, if she is named as the landlord and she's the one who owns the property.
No, she doesn't own it. She rents. But I've lived there with her for 10 years.
Yeah, but she pays the rent.
Yeah, she pays the rent.
So legally, she's the tenant. So if she wants to kick another adult out, she legally can.
But if she receives child's benefit for me and they contribute towards the room for me, doesn't that give me some type of right?
That's more than likely, but that's all civil. I couldn't begin to guess about civil law. I know everything about criminal law, but I don't know nothing about civil and family law, unfortunately.
Sorry, buddy. Do you have a number for Mum?
Yeah.
Well, the way I think this is going to happen is, from what you've told me, else I've not spoken to your mum yet.
Yeah.
She's basically going to say he's an adult, he's not allowed to stay here anymore. He's got to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where do we go from there? If you've got no siblings, no friends.
No, like my friends don't even know about my situation. I mean, it's not the first time you've been called around. You guys have been called around here as well. She tried to kick me out before, but because I was 17.
Did she? Forgive my ignorance. Did she report you for stealing her car? No, I seem to remember the address, the name of the address, but.
Yeah.
Do you know 60% of abuse against men don't get reported because of the stigma that women face?
Yeah. It seems like whenever an officer comes around here, they immediately go to her and ask her side of the story.
Yeah.
And they always think, oh, it's me, when it's really not the case.
We're getting training on that, because we're getting a lot of complaints and a lot of not complaints, but a lot of people saying that's not the case. That's not the case, which is how that statistic came to be. So yeah, we're aware of that. Threats to kill you?
No.
Right. So here's the score. Yeah, I've had a word with Mum.
Right.
Yeah. It's pretty much as you said. You're not really going to be getting back in there, mate. I don't know if this is true, given you're quite a young lad. Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working, but only part-time.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing what else.
That's fine. At least in the meantime, you're able to put yourself up somewhere. There's usually like a travel inn or something. They're fairly cheap for the night.
I don't know. It's absolutely mad.
Yeah, it's wrong. I mean, I'm not blessed enough to have a kid myself, but I can never think. That's for you, buddy. I can never think things would get so bad that I'd kick a kid out like this.
That's what everyone says.
You seem like a decent enough kid. You're speaking to me fairly, not fairly. You're speaking to me like a decent young man. God knows what happened in the past, but let's try and get this done as simple as we can, alright, my man? She won't come near you, and she has to get from me first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're homeless now, aren't you?
Yeah. So
it's horrible to think about it, but you're now homeless.
To be honest, I don't even know how to start this video off. By the title, you lot will probably tell what I'm going to be talking about, because I just feel like I've been pretending for too long. I've been telling lies just to cover my back and keep things private, and I just really don't want to do this anymore. I've recorded this video once before, and I just felt like that video was made out of anger, and I didn't want to make it seem as if I'm trying to be spiteful or defame anyone's character or anything like that. So that's why I didn't post it or even edit it, to be honest. But just at the point now where I'm at the top and it's just like, I am tired of lying to people, I am tired of pretending, I'm tired of making it seem as if everything's okay, and even to my friends that I rate so much, I have to lie to them as well, and it's just like, I'm not doing that anymore. Lying is something that I don't condone and I hate doing. I don't like I just hate the whole lying thing. I don't tell lies. I just don't like to do that. But because I've always had it in my head like I need to keep the situation private, I shouldn't open up my mouth and say anything to anyone. I've just been trapped in a little box, and I just feel like it's time for me to talk and tell my truth. And I feel like starting out on this YouTube journey, I shouldn't even be. I have to be open and honest, and I don't. And I just feel like this is eating me up inside, keeping this all, compressed, and not even being able to talk about it is really affecting me negatively. And it's just like me going about my everyday life. I have to put up a front and stuff like that, and I'm just literally not about that anymore, and I'm just tired. I was made homeless on the 14th of May. Today is the 16th of June. I've been homeless for a month now. To be honest, there's numbers of factors that affected this situation, and one of the main ones were my relationship between me and my mum, because my mum is the person that kicked me out of the house. Me and her never really had a good relationship. Well, it started like for the first couple of years, when I was a child and stuff like that, but as soon as I touched into secondary school, around year 9, 2014, 2015, that's when things went downhill. Things got progressively worse, and I'll definitely say that, it was things from both sides, but I feel like, in my personal opinion, that it was more so her than me. And everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that one's just mine, literally. I just feel like because I'm the child, I'm expected to just take whatever's thrown at me, and I'm expected to be inhuman and love and respect my mum regardless of what she does. And I've tried to do that so much, and even despite the situation, I have so much love for her, but it's just a thing where it's reached to the point where I don't know if there's any coming back from this. Honestly, like, even till this day, I still haven't felt what I needed to feel regarding this situation. I haven't dealt with my feelings. I've literally just boxed it away and not acknowledged it at all. I haven't even cried. I haven't felt angry. All I feel is literally stress, and I just don't want it to spill out in other things. And being homeless just after my 18th birthday, I didn't expect that at all. Obviously she'll make remarks saying, as soon as you're 18, you have to come out of my house. You can't stay in this house longer than 18 and stuff like that. But I never expected her to have the heart like that to actually do it. And it seems as if, people have been around this situation, and some people have been aware of what was going on, but it just seems as if everyone looks at me to keep kissing ass and stuff like that. And I'm just being real with you lots, and I'm not even gonna front it out. I'm gonna talk how I'll talk if the camera wasn't rolling, I'm just gonna talk. I'm not gonna front anything out. But our relationship was tampered, right? And there's a lot of things that happened in between from then up until that day when I got kicked out of the house. And it was things where, she would lie on multiple occasions, even to the police, make false police reports on my name and stuff like that. And it's a thing where she would continue to lie about what she has done, and I constantly have to go run after the lies to clear up my name, or else people would have a negative perception of me. And I've literally just been doing that for the past 4 or 5 years, and I'm just tired of that. And it's just that it just feels as if I've been a constant battle. I've literally been fighting a battle for the past 5 years, going around in circles with this woman, trying to, she doesn't even have a real reason. Her reason is that I am disrespectful, and I feel like that same reason that's the only reason that she has brought up throughout the past 4 or 5 years. And I'm like, you can't have that same reason. Something else must be the reason why you've treated me this way. And I just don't feel like disrespect is the reason? Because don't you think I would have done something to rectify that? Do you feel like I would be that disrespectful to put myself in a position where I would want to get kicked out of my own home? And it's just a thing where I haven't been comfortable in that house for so long, but then again, I was not going to put myself in a situation where I'm going to be homeless just because. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm going to neglect myself out of a roof over my head just for the fact that it's a dysfunctional household. And I'm not going to do that. Do you get what I mean? I would rather to endure something and have a roof over my head, because I'm not ready for the struggle. Do you get what I mean? I don't want to be on the street begging people. I don't want to be going in council flats and stuff like that. And it's just that even that, when we went down that route, I'm hearing of rent that's £290, and they're saying, oh, you wouldn't be able to eat food. Some people can't even afford some people can't even afford to pay their service charge. Some people can't even afford to buy themselves clothes or go to the supermarket and buy themselves food. And that, to me, it's just like I've been to see some of the places where people go when they're homeless, and the way how they look, and it's just, the place is completely depressing. And I've always been a person that has always had high hopes for myself. Anyone that knows me, I'm always talking about how I want to elevate myself. I want to reach a certain point in my life where I'm successful. I'm able to give back to other people. And I just feel like even me doing this YouTube thing, I'm here to build a platform where I'm able to help others. I want to encourage others to be successful, just like how I aspire to be as successful as I'm aspiring to be. And it's just that I want to be a role model as well. And I just feel like, for the past couple of years, I've just been thrown so many challenges, and I'm literally just so tired. I now no longer have a mum or a dad, and it just feels like I'm completely alone out here. And even throughout all of this, only one of my blood relative is here trying to help me, and that goes to show blood does not make anybody family. It's the people that keep it real since day one, and I've been preaching this for the past couple of years. And it's just like everyone, like just that people that I've met 4 years ago are the people that have been assisting me till this day, and those are the people that I consider family. And there's times where I've cried, there's times where I've gotten so angry, and me and my mum have been in fights before. Literally, like, I haven't fought her back. It's just that when she comes and attacks me and stuff like that, I'll push her away. And I'm not gonna hide that. Like, I'll push her away. And it just seems as if whenever, it's just like, so it's just like when we would get in altercations, right? She will come and attack me, and I'm there pushing her off me. There's not one time where I've punched this lady, slapped this lady, kicked this lady, nothing. And I'm being completely truthful. The only thing I've done is defending myself and push this lady off me. This lady has done so many things to me, and I haven't even opened up my mouth and spoken about it. But it just seems to the point where I'm like, who am I really protecting? Why am I protecting her? Why am I keeping my mouth shut? Where it seems as if she doesn't even care. And it's just a thing where I don't see, there's no basic level of respect coming from her end. That's why I'm not reciprocating any of that. And it just seems as if people love to come and tell me, oh, that is your mum, you should love and respect her regardless. Oh, that is your mum, you should keep making effort and stuff like that. But it just seems as if people don't understand I've been going through this for 4 years, 5 years straight. I am tired, and it just seems as if I'm a human, and I only recently turned 18, and as a child going through all of that, it's been so draining. It's affected my life so much, and I don't think people understand. It has affected my life so much. I've had to give up on education. I've had to, it affected the way how I communicate with people. So I can't even hold friendships. I'm very reserved and antisocial. And it's just a thing where, like, it's taken so much energy out of me as well, and I'm always tired. It should be a point where I should have looked forward to my 18th birthday. I didn't even get to celebrate my birthday properly. I've just been faced by the police escorting me out of my house, telling me, oh, you're officially homeless, you need to go sign yourself up on the homeless register. And it's just that, even after all of that, people are still trying to defend her. And I get, fine, you lots knew my mum before me, so I don't expect you lots to side with me over her. And the thing is, it's not even a side thing, it's my side, her side, and the truth. And it just seems as if people don't realize the type of person that she is. I'm going to say again, I'm not here to defame anyone's character, I'm just here to talk the truth. And it's just that I'm not a person to lie. If someone comes and asks me what happens, I'm going to tell them exactly what happens, because people are aware of the situation. People are aware of how me and my mum is. People are aware of how, you know, far gone, how deep the situation is. So there's no reason for me to lie. If I lie, I'm just shooting myself in the foot. It's just that she would let other factors outside of our family come in and ruin what was good, if that makes sense. And I've constantly been put second. Hearing the kind of words that she would say to me, oh, I wish I aborted you, I hate you. Get out of my house, I want to kill you. I would never say any of that back to her, you know. I've never ever said any of that kind of hate back to her. All I've said is, you do it. I'm like, you do it. And I'm like, if you didn't want to be a mother, you shouldn't have had me in the first place. I didn't ask to be born. I am now your responsibility because you chose to have me. And you can't neglect your responsibilities as a parent just because you feel like you don't want to be a mum anymore. And I just feel like it's unfair. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, brother. I am tired. You know. And it's just that even till this day, a month later, people are not seeing what it is for what it is. There's times where we've had fights, she's drawn a knife to stab me, and if someone wasn't there, I probably would have got stabbed. You know, there's fights where me and her boyfriend have been in fights as well. And it's just, how the hell do you let someone feel that comfortable to get involved in our situation, and that person has never tried to bring us together as a family and sit us down and be like, we need to resolve this? I feel like if a man comes into a house, right, and he's there trying to build a family with this woman, right, I feel like he should have sat everybody down as a family and worked out the dysfunction and make everything functional again. I just don't agree with the fact that he's just come in, not tried to, you know, fix things as a family, but just come in and live, if that makes sense. And will just watch things and not get involved and try to resolve things, but he's just there laughing and kikiing and talking about me. And that's one thing I don't respect, and that's why I never will respect him. And in a situation that has happened where, you know, he's cheated on her and stuff like that, and she's come back after I brought her that information. She's come back to me and said, oh, he's staying and you have to leave. And I'm like, what, you've really put this guy in front of me after he's cheated on you and stuff like that? And I'm like, how does that make you seem as a mother? And I said, you know what, it's fine, I'm not here to fight with you over your relationship, and I've never done that since day one. I've let her get on with her relationship, and she's constantly like, listen, it's not even just that relationship. Every relationship that she has been in, she has put her partner in front of her children, which is something that I don't agree with, because at the end of the day, no one forced the parenthood on you. If you didn't want to be a parent anymore, you should have relinquished your rights and sent me over to social services. Do you get what I mean? And I've said that to her multiple times. If you don't want me to live with you anymore and you hate me that much, phone up social services, give me to social services. I literally don't care. And it's just literally, I had to say that to her every day, and she still wouldn't do it. And the reason why she didn't want to do it is because she still wanted to claim the benefits. And that's the next thing. Money was a really big issue. Money is the root of all evil. Yeah? Money is really the root of all evil. And I'm going to insert a phone call that happened when I first recorded the first video, and it was so unexpected, and I'm just going to insert that there and explain what happened after that. And today I want to leave this here. After this is done, I just don't want to look back. I only want to look forward. And
Hello. Yes, hi. This that's my son. Yeah. First thing first, Jamel, as she said. Okay, right. I'll tell you what happens. Okay. Right. Hold on. Just call up your case details again. Is this Jamel that I'm speaking to on the phone?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right, Jamel. I understand that you're no longer living with your mother.
Yeah.
Okay. Since last week, so we will stop any tax credits payments made in respect of yourself because you're no longer living in that household, okay? Now, if you yourself cannot make a claim for tax credit...
I know, I don't, that was not the plan, because she is now looking after me. She's now my carer, so I should be, she's not, what the lady on the other, when I called tax credit myself, she said that the lady I'm staying with now, she would have to claim the tax credit for me, and I'll go down as an eldest child.
Oh, no. Are you living with someone as a couple, or are you living there as a child?
A child.
A child. How old is the lady that you're living with?
She's like 34 or 35.
Right. So...
Or 37.
You're not a couple.
No, this is my auntie.
No.
Well,
Right.
not my
She
auntie,
has
but
two
she has
kids.
2 kids.
Right. Okay, so if that's a wee bit different, Mrs. Newell, from what you actually told me. I thought that I was under the impression that he was living with someone as a couple. No, I said
No.
my friend. No, I said my friend. No, I said a friend. And she has a child. She can put him onto her claim.
Yeah.
But that money will not be paid to you, Jamel. That's paid
No, that's
to
fine. That's fine.
whoever.
I don't want no
Okay,
money. That's
right.
fine.
Okay, so, and your mum doesn't have to pay you anything either?
But if I've not been living at that address for 3 weeks, that means she's been.
It's not 3 weeks.
It's
Don't
been
tell
3
any lie on
weeks,
the
2.5
phone.
weeks,
Do not-
2.5
do not
weeks.
tell the
Since
lady any lie.
since the
Don't make
14th
no
of May.
doubt. Okay.
Since the 14th of May, I've not been out at that address.
Could you stop arguing? Well, I'll tell you what will happen, Jamel. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter, okay? Because if we have overpaid your mother tax credits, we will take that back.
That's
off
fine.
your-
No, that's fine.
No, I gave it to him.
No.
I did not transfer your tax credit. I have my bank statement.
How much did you
you
transfer? How much did you
I
transfer?
transferred £40, £30, and £47. How much is that? £170 in the space of 2 weeks.
She gave, excuse me, ma'am. She gave me the £40 as my birthday present, so I don't believe that was a part of it. Yes, she did. She did. No, I have the text message, ma'am. If you want me to send you that on the phone, I can send you that. I can send you the text message says.
Okay, I'm going to end this telephone call because Mrs. Sorry, miss. Let me cut you will have to update your circumstances online, okay? Okay. Now, if you're living with someone, if you're going to live in their household as a child, then they can claim for you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so Miss J, could you cancel him off my thing, please? Sorry? Could you take him off my the child from 20, please?
So you need to give me this week's one then, ma'am. Would she have to?
The lady's talking.
Sorry, miss. Can I ask you a quick question?
Miss, could you take him off the child tax credit and the child's benefit, please? Because take him off the child benefit. Oh, you can't take him off the child benefit. No, I only take him tax credit. And what date did he leave?
14th of May.
I gave him his money. I gave him his money. I have my bank statement. Whether you gave him money. Jamel, what date did you leave?
I left the 14th of May, and she still needs to give me this week's money so I can give it to the lady that I'm staying with.
Right, so the 14th of May.
Yeah.
So, right, it doesn't work like that. What happens is I take you off the claim
Yeah.
from the 14th of May.
Yeah.
Okay, and your mother's tax credits, Mrs. Your tax credits will be recalculated based on that information. It doesn't matter what you've done with that money, okay? Well, I gave it to him, so I'm going to give him something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you gave it to him. Well, that's the difference. Because I gave it to him. Yes, but it doesn't matter. You claimed the tax credits when he was no longer in the household. No, he was on the claim same way, darling. It's not like I claimed for him. He was on the claim. I understand that, but he had already left the house. and had gone to live with
somebody
your
else.
friend.
And I was actually homeless for a week.
He came out on the Friday.
No, stop lying. Stop lying. I came out on the Tuesday, 14th of May. I actually have the proof. I'm laughing, but I'm really not laughing. I'm laughing, but I'm really not laughing. Like,
And that phone call right there was an example of the fact that she loves money so much and she lies. She has told so much lies. This lady has made false police reports saying, oh, I've tried to steal her car, I've attacked her while she was pregnant and stuff like that. And I'm just like, who does that? Who does that? Who does that? There's no need. Right there, all you're doing is jeopardizing my future. I've sat down with this woman and told this woman where I've wanted to go. For those that have followed me on social media, you lot can see that I've done like a whole promotional campaign with this influencer called Leilani, right? And she saw that I was trying to build a brand. And because of the situations that she was putting me through, I wasn't able to pursue that anymore. And I have to put that on the back burner. And it just seems as if, like, you know, every time I try to do something for myself, I get torn down. And I get deterred from doing it because I don't have the support. I don't have the support that I wanted, and I don't have a mother or a father. Do you know what I mean? And my dad hasn't been present in my life for over 10 years. I haven't seen him for over 10 years. And it's not necessarily his fault, but I used to blame him a lot for the situations that me and my mum used to go through. And even through all of this, I still try to encourage myself that I'm going to come out on the other side. I'm still going to be successful. You know, 2 months prior to me being kicked out of the house, I was working with social services, and even they couldn't believe what my mum was doing. They could not believe. They said in all their years of working, they have never seen a case like this. Usually they see this within white households, not black households, because they've never seen a black mum kick their child out of the house for no apparent reason. They can see that I'm a hard-working child, I'm well put together, I'm not out on the road causing problems. I make legitimate money, and I've just been doing that. I've been working since I've been 13 years of age, and it just seems as if I can't get a break. And I'm just like, when is it gonna end? Being homeless, having that homeless, it's so embarrassing, man. I'm not like, I have no strength left. I have no willpower left. I'm at the point where I just don't care anymore. And I'm like, what's the point of living if I have to live life like this? Like, I'm just like, wow. You know, my family members don't speak to me because of her, because of the things that she said. And listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, situations would happen, right? She would attack me, and I would never call this lady out of her name. The only thing I've told her is the truth. Sometimes I'll take her past and throw it back in her face as in... So let me give an example of some of the things we would exchange in arguments. She would be like, oh, you make me so unhappy, I really hate you, da-da-da. And I'm like to her, well, this relationship, this person used to treat you so way, and you still stuck through it, and this is why you're alone, because you don't know how to love, you don't know how to treat your child and stuff like that. Those are the kind of things that we would exchange. Like, she'll be like, oh, you're the reason why I'm so unhappy and stuff like that. And I'll just be like, listen, this is why you can't get in a relationship, because you are so bitter and stuff like that, and nobody wants to be with a bitter person. Those are the kind of things we would exchange to one another, because if I'm honest with you, that lady is very bitter, she's very spiteful, and I'm not going to hide behind a closed door and say that. Like, literally, this whole situation in itself proves exactly what I've been preaching for the past couple of years. And it just seems as if, like, people get roped into the situation, and people have literally turned their back on me because they are so... Because this situation is so intense, right? people don't want to be a part of it anymore, and people would come in and try to assist in the situation, and she would look at that person and be like, you need to, why are you helping him, like, when I was homeless, when she kicked me out of the house, she didn't want nobody there to help me. And even the times where social services would be like, oh, could you go live with this person, could you go live with that person, every time I'll go and approach them, they'll be like, yeah. But when my mum found out, she'll be like, oh, why are you helping him? Don't you feel like you should have come to me first? And we'll say to her, listen, if you are making your son homeless, you can't expect to be kept in the loop and dictate where he goes. That's not how it works. And it just seems that every time people used to be brought to the truth, she would do something to manipulate them and make them believe what she's saying. And that's the next thing. She's really good at manipulating people. And it just seems as if, like, you know, I've just been fighting against that for the past couple of years, and I'm realising I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done it. I literally should have just let her do what she's doing and just because I've been fighting against it for the past couple of years, and it hasn't brought me nowhere. I could have saved myself a lot of energy, a lot of time, and just literally just prepared myself. But even that, I don't think there's any preparing myself. Having a sister, you know, leaving her behind, you know, having a sister leaving her behind, it's just crazy. I'm separated from my sister because of a situation that I have no control over. Now lies are still being spread on my name and stuff like that. And I'm just, you know, I've always been in a situation where I've been able to provide for myself. I've never had to rely on this lady. And that's the next thing, respect goes both ways. And if you're a parent watching this, listen, the things that you say to your child will manifest in them, yeah? Everything that you say to your child will sink in with them and stay with them for the rest of their lives, because there's things that my mum has said to me in the past, and there's some days where I'll just literally, it will just replay back in my head, and I can just hear the voice over and over again in my head. And it's so, honestly, please parents, if you're watching this, please just be careful of what you say to your child. Love your child, appreciate your child, because it just seems as if it's an ongoing curse, a reoccurring curse. Like, I'm seeing it a lot in black households, that, you know, parents just talk to their child however they want to talk to their child, and say certain things and behave a certain type of way, and that's why certain people turn out bad, because of the things that their parents have invested in them as a child. You shouldn't disrespect your parents, and I'm saying that as you shouldn't disrespect your parents, especially if you have parents that try, because I've been around families and I can see that a mum tries so hard with their child, and all I'm seeing back is disrespect coming from the child. And I'm like, do you know how privileged you are to have a mum that cares about you? Do things. I haven't been able to be a child. And it just seems as if, like, people don't understand that. Oh, people are just like, oh, that's your mum, that's your mum, that's your mum. And I'm like, so what if that is your mum? So what if she's my mum? Listen, a mother is not a person that pushes you out. A mother is a person that plays the role. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because at the end of the day, anyone could be a mum. Anyone could adopt me tomorrow and play the motherly role, and that will be my mum. But just not having a mum or a dad there felt like if my dad was here, certain things wouldn't have happened. And that's why I hold so much grudge against him sometimes, and that's why I'm so angry towards him. I've been fighting against doing this video for so long, but I just feel like if I keep it all in much longer, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hence why I'm doing the video now. And, you know, Mum, if you're watching this, you know, I actually, you know, I don't hate you, but I'm just gonna struggle to see a way we can come back from this, because so much has gone on, so much you're not ready to admit to yet, so much you are still trying to push on to me. But you do have to realise it does take two to have an argument, and it does take two to be in this sort of situation. And I just feel like, you know, certain things that you have done is just completely not acceptable. I just, where I'm gonna go right now, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm still homeless. I still have nowhere permanent to stay, and I'm trying to avoid the struggle so much because I can't afford £290 a week, you know. When I look, some places don't accept DSS and stuff, and it's just like, where do I? And it just seems as if, like, also, like, forgetting about that, everyone wants to come to me and talk to me about the situations and maybe say, oh, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should have done that different. Listen, the past cannot be changed. And two, you're not going to come and tell me where I went wrong and not look at her and go friend her up. Like, there's been so many two-faced people throughout this whole situation. People coming to me and telling me, oh, what your mum did was not right, but then going back to her and making it seem as if it's okay to her. I don't agree with all of that. And two, like, when, you know, obviously when there was a situation where the guy cheated on her and stuff like that, right? And someone connected to him came to me with the information, and I recorded that conversation and I played it back to my mum and I said, Mum, listen, you're probably going to be upset, but I'm not here for the argument and stuff like that, and I'm just going to play this back to you because I still care in that sense. And I was going to keep my mouth shut, but I was just like, you know what, this is my mum, she deserves to know. She's pregnant, so it's only right that she knows what has been going on. And I played this voice note to her. She's like, oh, send it to her. The whole situation, you know, happened by itself. She did or whatever she did, and she even like she took the information that I gave her and went to go spill it back to him and spill it back to other people that were not connected in this situation. And it would have seemed as if she set me up, because then she came back, like when I was proper calling her to find out if she was okay and stuff like that, and she's like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm gonna he has to leave. And she said, oh, yeah, I just needed this information because she said that she knew something, but I feel like if she knew, she wouldn't have stayed there knowing the type of person that my mum is. But then she was like, oh, I knew, I just need this information, now I can deal with it, he has to leave now, da, da, da. So I make my way home, I see that them two are sitting together in the car talking about the situation. She gets out, when I drive up now into the driveway and I get out, and she comes out the car to come and speak to me and greet me. And I'm like to her, what is he doing inside of the car? She's like, oh, I have to hear his side of the story. And I'm like, what side of the story did you have to listen to? This girl has came with facts, information about you that no one could have known if she was lying. And the way how the evidence was so concrete, and I would even play it for you lots, but I'm not going to do that because I feel like that's going too far. But the way how that information was so concrete, there's no way she could have been telling a lie. She's like, oh, I need to hear his side of the story. And I'm like, why do you need to hear his side of the story? Do you not listen to everything that the girl was saying? Cool, do whatever you want to do. It's your relationship. I don't care because it's not affecting me. I don't care. So even saying, oh, I'm not gonna put my happiness before any of my children. My happiness comes first, and if I want to be in a relationship, I'm gonna be take responsibility for your responsibilities and give me up to social services. That's it. That's all I've been saying. And it just seems as if like she wants to make me suffer. She's keeping me inside of the house, but she's not doing what she needs to do as a parent. Even to the point where she's telling me I can't even eat food, and she's keeping food hostage in her room, and I have to go out and buy food every day and cook and stuff like that. Sunday dinner, I don't get Sunday dinner. Everyone's sitting around the table and I don't get food. I have to cook my own food and stuff like that. And people are like looking at me like, looks are very deceiving because I don't look homeless, and I don't believe just because I'm homeless I'm supposed to look a type of way. I'm not going to look any more scruffier. I'm still going to like, all I can do is just, you know, I'm not going to look any different to than what I looked like before, just to please others. Do you get what I mean? It's just that I'm gonna look fine. I'm not gonna let the situation defeat me. I'm here to level up, and I'm just gonna continue to do what I need to do up until it gets to the point where I can't do no longer. I'm gonna just make the most out of the situation. And to be honest, like even here, I can't stay here much longer. I have to find somewhere else to go. And it's just like, you know, slowly people are turning their back on me and running out of options, and I just don't know what to do. Fast forward to the other day when I had to go to the council, to the homeless place, and tell them that I was homeless. They called, obviously they have to call my mum to make sure what I'm saying is the truth, that she actually made me homeless. Yeah, I kicked him out. No, she's like, yeah, he can't come back inside the house. He's been physically and verbally abusive. He's been abusing me throughout the whole pregnancy and stuff like that. He's trying to make me have a baby early, and I just can't. I don't want to put. And it's just, every time someone gets involved, they get tired of it, and loads of people have turned their back on me, even family members. And even someone said to me the other day, you know, your mum was the reason why I didn't speak to you, because she was saying a lot of things, and I've now come to realise what she was saying was a lie. And I just hope, like, if there's anyone out there that's going through something like this, just please stay strong, don't give up, because I'm trying not to give up. I'm just still trying to push and keep fighting, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I know that God has something great. God has blessed me to still have my equipment, and I'm still going to put them to good use. And you know, I'm just at a place where I need to restore myself, I need to recover, I need to recover my mental health, I need to get back to the place where I was before, I need to become the old Jamal. I pray that God will show her the error in her ways, and also guide me in coming to a point where I can forgive her. But right now, it's just going to take time. It's going to take time. I just hope that, you know, me showing the strength to do this video will encourage you guys to just do better, live better, and just don't take life for granted, because anything could happen and you don't know when it is going to happen. And I'm telling you now, if you feel like you kicking me out of the house is going to make me struggle, or is going to put me in a place where I'm not going to survive, I'm here to show you that it's not going to happen. You lots are going to be brought on my journey as well to see the elevation, the success that is going to come through, because God has prophecies of my life that I'm going to be successful and I'm going to live up to them. And if you feel, and this is to you, mum, if you feel like you put me in a situation that you have the last laugh, I'm telling you, that's not going to happen, because I am going to boss up. And I'm telling you, the things like, I have to smile, I'm just like, this is just a trial, and I know for a fact that this is only for a time, because God has so much more in store for me in life, and I know this is not where it ends. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope this encouraged some of you and opened up your eyes. Please just do better. Do better within your household, do better with your parents, try harder, just try to mend things. You don't want things to turn out the way how it's turned out. And I just pray that, you know, families will become reunited, and that nobody will feel in a place where they can't ever talk. And that's one thing, please do not keep silent. And I've kept silent, and it's eating me away. Don't filter your feelings, just let it out. Let it out. The worst thing you can do is keep silent. And that's why I'm speaking my truth today. Oh. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. And I hope to see you guys again.